Let me tell you, this title you're seeing, it is not clickbait, not even close. This is the real story of one of the world's biggest economies staring down a crisis and looking to one of the world's biggest talent pools for the answer. It's a fascinating tale of demographics, ambition, and a global scramble for the best and brightest. But let's make this personal for a second. Just imagine you're a brilliant coder, right? You're stuck in that insane Bangalore traffic. Now, picture this. Germany doesn't just want your latest app. They want you. They want your family. And you know what? They've just rolled out the red carpet to prove it. So why this sudden, urgent invitation? Well, Germany is staring down the barrel of a massive problem. Experts are calling it a demographic cliff. And it's basically a national emergency with a giant help wanted sign blinking over the whole country. So what are we actually talking about here? We're talking about a workforce that is aging and shrinking and fast. There just aren't enough young Germans entering the job market to replace all the people who are retiring. And that puts a huge strain on everything, from their legendary manufacturing sector to their world-class healthcare system. And just look at the sheer scale of the problem. That number right there, 400,000. That's how many skilled workers Germany needs to bring in every single year just to keep things running. It's an enormous gap when they simply cannot fill from the inside. So, okay, if Germany has this massive demand, where's the supply? Well, more and more, the answer is India. Its huge, young, and incredibly well-educated population has basically become the new gold in this global talent market. I mean, look at this. It's a perfect match, right? On one side, you have Germany, which is in desperate need of people in IT, engineering, and healthcare. On the other side, you've got India, which produces hundreds of thousands of world-class graduates in, you guessed it, exactly those fields, every single year. It's a symbiotic relationship just waiting to happen. So how do you actually build a bridge between this need and this supply? Well, Germany's answer is a brand new policy, and it's kind of like a golden ticket, designed specifically to attract the talent it so desperately needs. It's called the Chancen Card. The Chancen Card, which literally translates to the Opportunity Card, is a total game changer. It's a points-based system. See, instead of needing a job offer before you can even think about moving, this card lets qualified folks move to Germany first and then find a job. So how does it actually work? Well, it's pretty straightforward, actually. You earn points for things like your university degree, your professional experience, your language skills, even your age. If you hit the score you need, you get the card, and that gives you a year to find work in Germany. It's a system built on your potential, not just a pre-signed contract. But, you know, a new visa isn't always enough. Not in today's world, where there's a fierce global competition for talent. Germany knows it has to do more than that. It has to literally roll out the red carpet. And here's a perfect example of that red carpet in action. To make the whole process smoother for Indian professionals, Germany approved visa-free transit. Now, that might sound like a small thing, but it sends a huge message. We trust you, we want you, and we're getting rid of the annoying little hurdles to make it easier for you to get here. So after hearing all that, the clear, desperate need, the streamlined process, the welcome mat, it really makes you think, doesn't it? If you had the skills, would you make that move? A new career, probably a better salary, a whole new life in the heart of Europe? It's a pretty compelling offer. But let's be clear, this isn't just about goodwill or being friendly. At its very core, this entire global shift is being driven by something way less emotional, the verdict of cold, hard math. And this quote right here, it just says it all. Cold demographic math beats political friction every time. What that means is, when a country's entire economic survival is on the line, the numbers are just too powerful to ignore. That reality, that demographic reality, will almost always win out over any political hesitation. So let's wrap this up. What are the big takeaways here? First, demographics are destiny, and they are absolutely driving economic policy now. Second, the world's most valuable resource, it's not oil or gold anymore, it's skilled people. That's why countries are now in a fierce competition for brains. And finally, that old idea of a one-way brain drain from a country, it's changing. For countries like Germany, it's a brain gain. It's becoming a brain circulation where talent moves around the world, gains experience, and often brings it back home. And all of this leaves us with a massive question for the future. You see, this connection between Germany and India is just one new line being drawn on a completely new global map. So what happens to our world when aging populations in one hemisphere start creating these life-changing opportunities for young, ambitious populations in another? This demographic shift, it's rewriting the entire world's talent map right before our very eyes.